today I'm going to show you how to make the easiest fermented veggie recipe ever. A lot of people like to overcomplicate ferment, same as with sourdough, but if you can just keep it super simple, you can make it as complicated or as fancy as you want. You can add different spices, you can add different vegetables, fruits, just different spices. You can blend things up, you can shred it, or you can do it like this, which is how I prefer right now, just because we're in a busy season of life and it just keeps things simple. So today we're just going to do a fermented carrot and garlic recipe. So all it is carrots, garlic, real salt, and some water. And Jesse here can start cutting up the ends. All we do is just cut off the ends of the carrots. Wrong one. That goes into this jar, by the way. Okay, let's see. Let's put them so that they're standing up. And I don't even shred the carrots I don't peel the carrots because you want the skin on to actually help with the fermentation process. I grew these carrots in my garden, so I know what's on them, what's not on them, and I feel totally comfortable just putting them in without peeling the outsides. Yeah, I might want to cut that one in half. Alright, just pack them in. Yeah, things like this with these ferments are just really simple. A lot of times, you can cut that up a little bit more. A lot of people start with the sauerkraut and then they have issues with mold or not sure about how long it takes, or a lot of chyme yeast, or it actually takes a lot longer to shred up all the cabbage. This is just easy. Alright, so this was a really big head of garlic. We'll probably just do half of it because if you add garlic, it can make it really spicy. So we'll just do a couple of chunks. You can also crush it up if you want, but we're keeping it simple, so we're just going to put... there we go, and that is life. Hold on, disaster control. I got towels, lots of towels around. Okay. One more. That's awesome. So my daughter here is healing a broken leg. It's over there, and her balance is still a little off. That's okay. All right. Let's try that again. So we're going to add a little bit of water back. Okay. The salt that goes into this, it's just the real salt. I always use real salt in all of my ferments, all of my cooking, everything. So in 1 pint, we're just going to do a pint today. You do 2 teaspoons of of salt. 2 teaspoons of salt. All right, and we mix that into another little jar of water so that it dissolves a little bit better. Okay, and you can mix that up to dissolve it. Okay, let's see. It's pretty much good. All right. So then we take this water and just pour it right over. As you can see, it fills up pretty good. We just add a little bit of water. A little bit more. Alright, I like these weights that have the little tops where you can hold on to them. They make all different types of weights. I like the mason top ones. And you just put that down in there. Make sure nothing can float to the top. There's these mason top lids as well that vent so that the air can go out but can't go back in. And I just twist that on. And that is the ferment. That's as simple as it is. It's all you have to do. Now this is a 10-day ferment, so I would just leave it on the counter for 10 days. Check on it. I'll make sure that nothing is growing, but with that amount of salt, you should be good. You just want to make sure all of the vegetables are underneath the brine. And if you were using a top that isn't a vented top, you're going to want to burp it a couple times a day to release the pressure. So you don't want this in direct sunlight. If you have to have it for some reason in direct sunlight, you would cover it with a towel just so that sunlight doesn't get into there. And then after the 10 days, you just try it. First smell it. If it smells great, then it is great. Then you just put it in the fridge or in a cool place if you don't have a fridge, and just eat it as you go. And that is that.